Hello dear students, welcome back to EduHunt IIT NEET Foundation Academy. In this session we are going to learn about the remaining part of the internal year. With this we'll come to an idea that what are the various parts that an year possesses. Let us see. We have seen till the microvilli and sensory cristae and maculae that are related with the membranous labyrinth. And next part, that is internal structure of the cochlea and cochlear canal. These are present in the internal ear. And this cochlear duct or the cochlear canal is connected by the membranous labyrinth, is that it divides, which is connected to the membranous labyrinth in such a way that it divides the labyrinth into dorsal and ventral chambers. In that way it splits the labyrinth into dorsal and ventral cavities of the labyrinth and ventral chambers. So in our transverse section of cochlea, the following three chambers are seen. This is the these are the various you can see here it is a chamber and cochlear duct it is, and organ of corti, which are the organs of hearing, and bony wall of cochlea and basilar membrane, scala tympani. These are the various structures of the internal cochlear region. And the three parts where the transverse section of cochlear canal consists of: scala vestibuli, scala tympani and scala media. These are the three parts which are present in the cochlear canal. And the scala vestibuli, it is situated at the dorsal chamber of the labyrinth and which is filled with perilymph, This is an important one. Scala vestibuli, it is situated in the dorsal side and filled with perilymph. And second one is the scala tympani, it is situated in the ventral side below the cochlear duct, The cochlear duct which splits the membranous labyrinth into dorsal and ventral chambers. The dorsal chamber is filled with perilymph and it has scala vestibuli, and the ventral chamber has scala tympani, which is also filled with the perilymph. And the third one, scala media, which is filled with endolymph. It should be remembered, which is filled with endolymph. And thin dorsal wall of cochlear duct is called the vestibular membrane, also called Reisner's membrane. Reisner's membrane is the thin wall of the cochlear duct. And ventral wall of scala media, this is the scala media. The ventral wall of the scala media is thick and it is called the basilar membrane. Basilar membrane is a thick walled ventral wall of scala media. Thick ventral wall of scala media is called basilar membrane. Wall is membrane but it is thicker in the ventral wall of the scala media called the basilar membrane. And scala vestibuli and scala tympani both are connected through a small aperture at the free edge of the cochlea, and this aperture is called the helicotrema. Helicotrema is the aperture through which both the scala vestibuli and scala tympani both are joined or have in connection with each other. Scala media ends blindly, that is, it is closed like this. It is closed and it's closed on both the sides. And there are number of microvilli. As we have seen in the previous session, there are pillar-like projections in the ridge in the cochlear canal, and these ridge consists of number of microvilli, and here also numerous microvilli are present and called the stereocilia, sensory hairs, stereocilia or the sensory hairs. These are present in the membranous labyrinth, and the free surface has these sensory cells, and at the ventral surface of the sensory cell, the ventral surface present thin fibers of auditory nerve that have a branch called cochlear branch, and then at the organ of corti it is jelly like membrane which is called the tectorial membrane. In this membrane all the sense hairs and free edges are embedded. Usually the hearing is done by organ of corti. Hearing is possible with the help of organ of corti. But the maintaining balance is done by the semicircular canals of membranous labyrinth. Anyway, the cochlear canal consists of the various chambers called the scala vestibuli, scala tympani, scala media. Scala vestibuli present in the dorsal side and it has perilymph, and the scala tympani is in the ventral side. It is also filled with the perilymph, but the scala media consists of endolymph. Anyway, and there is a Reschner's membrane, that is a vestibular membrane, and also there is a basilar membrane. All these membranes are present in the scala media. Yeah, the main credit of hearing goes to organ of corti. So with this we have finished the whole structure of ear, the internal as well as external structure of ear. In the next session we will be going to discuss about the working of ear. దీంతో మనకి కంప్లీట్గా సెకండ్ సెన్స్ ఆర్గాన్ కూడా 100% కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయినట్టే. Okay, we'll meet in the next session. Bye bye.